Guys, welcome back to another Genshin Impact video, and today we're kind of just talking about the new 5-star bow, and specifically more how does the polar star look with Yoimiya specifically. Now, I was about an hour ago, and it's a late night video. I'll be uploading this on the same day. It's currently midnight on the 9th. I was really thinking, how will the polar star kind of interact with Yoimiya, and is this a good pickup for her, or should we skip this weapon? And I was in a predicament because I didn't know how this weapon really works. It's not complicated per se, but it's kind of weird looking at face value, and I'll explain what it truly does in this video. Even with people like the help of on the Reddits and forums and all that stuff. Everything you know will be in this video, of course, as usual. But I want to explain with Yoimiya specifically, because I have Yoimiya and I enjoy using Yoimiya, and I really want to make her stand out and do really well, and I don't mind going out of my way to pick up another weapon for her. But I don't want to pick up a weapon and spend on something that in reality won't benefit her all that much. And so we just gotta think of the pros and cons here. We gotta do the research and make the right move. So we're gonna do that today. And the first thing we're gonna do is just look at the weapon or refinement one. Now this is a 5-star weapon, so we got some on the weapon banner. Let's go. Everybody's favorite time in the month. Yes. So let me read it off for you. It is a main stat. It's a 608 attack, level 90. And then at level 90, its substat is crit rate, which is really good. That's why I was looking at it. I was like, man, my Yoimiya can use some more of that crit rate, man. Do be nice. Because my luck with artifacts just isn't there, and some of you may relate. But it goes up by 33.1%. That's pretty good on a weapon. Pretty good. All right, let me read you what it does on refinement 1. So elemental skill and elemental burst damage increased by 12%. Just flat out. Okay, after normal attack, charged attack, elemental skill, or elemental burst hits an opponent, 1 stack of the buff will be gained for 12 seconds. When 4 stacks of the buff are present, attack is increased by multipliers of stacks of 10, 20, 30, and 48%. The stack of the buff created by the normal attack, charge attack, elemental skill, or elemental burst will be counted independently of each other. So that's a lot of information. Hell, I didn't even know what the name of the buff was. I wasn't even gonna try to pronounce it. I did not even have practice. It's just me reading it to you guys. So let's break this down real quick. As far as I understand, we're gonna break sentence by sentence. First sentence right here: elemental skill and burst damage increased by 12%. Bingo, boom. That's nice. We like to see that. It's not bad. This 12% is going to raise with refinement ranks. That's great. After normal attack, so pretty much what this is the meat and potatoes of this right here. All right here. So what this is saying is when you use elemental skill, burst, normal, and charge attacks, you'll be gaining this buff that goes up to 48% of refinement 1. Just an attack increase rates. That's beautiful, right? Pair that with this right here. It sounds nice. Here's the thing, and here's the one kind of quirky thing that I was exploring on the Reddit, seeing people's opinions about, is you have to use all of those things: the charge, normal attacks, elemental skill, elemental burst. You got to use all 4 of those to get that nice 48% for 12 seconds. I will tell you that right now, it will not be as consistent as, for example, the Rust bow. I should have pulled up the Rust bow, but pretty much it increases just your normal attacks by, I think, 40% or refinement 1, 40, 50, somewhere around there. But that's just how it is. There's no gimmicks. You can't. It lowers your charged attacks, but sure, whatever, right? With this, you have to do an entire fiasco of things in order to pull this off. As you like, this weapon, when I read this, it screams child to me. Like it's going to release with him. Like, I just don't. I don't think it will work out for Yoimiya as well. And I wanted to bring that to you guys' attention. That if you have like child users, like this bow, y'all should be talking, because he's about to pump out some stupid ass damage. But Yoimiya or anything sub wise, it's just not gonna be working. And there was a lot of talks about like, well, does Yoimiya elemental skill even damage your opponent, for example, because the elemental skill is an infusion of pyro to your shots. And where people were thinking, like, is it the kind of like the firecracker and firefly effect around her? Is that the elemental skill? Because that doesn't damage anybody, I don't think. Don't quote me on that, but you get my point. So there's a lot of things, and I'll pin it in the comments below, the exact details. And when this bow does come out, and after I see some gameplay and some footage of this weapon, I'll let you guys know in the comments down below if I change my mind and say yes, this is a weapon for Yoimiya. But as of right now, I'm not too sure. I don't think it will be. I think it's meant for child, which this, again, it's releasing with him. Go figure. But I just think weapons like the Rust bow, and even like if you have Skyward Heart, I just use that. Like, and the main thing that gets me here is the Rust bow is a 4-star weapon, mind. People are going to have the Rust bow and not this bow. And I guarantee you those numbers will be looking fairly similar. So on that note, I wanted to just let everybody know this will be a great weapon, and I'm very excited to see these numbers, because man, crit rate with all those nice numbers, man, woo-wee, be looking real nice. But I wanted to let you all know that is kind of where my thought is for Yoimiya with this bow. And just if I'm reading the room correctly, how other people are seeing this with Yoimiya. On that note, guys, gotta go through here to show you what the weapon does require. It says mask, and I believe this is the drop from those floaty ass things that I hate so much. They're just tanky for no reason. Oh yeah, this is what you guys will be needing. This is a new material dropping from one of the new enemies coming to 2.2. Yeah, 2.2. So yeah, make sure you guys stock up on those. Make sure you guys got your materials figured out. But on that note, guys, you know, it's been real. Again, it's late, so we're just record on the fly. On that note, guys, you guys have a good night. It's your boy Red Skull here. Signing out, guys. Peace.